18-inch wheels look good, guys, and the lower, you know, being lowered looks good, but man,
it comes at a cost.
You got to put up with your bullshit. So
yeah, it's always
something. It looks good, but it's rubbing.
Yeah, probably hear it back there a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it right here too.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be rough right here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out where that's rubbing and put a stop to it. Yeah. So, what we're doing today?
Oh.
Yeah, it's windy.
We're fighting the wind is what we're doing.
Yes. Like, watch the wind blow me off. Wind's blowing horrible out of the north.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we know a guy in town, and he is known as the Grand National guy. Like, he's the guy.
Yes.
As far as I know, he's always had Grand Nationals. He goes to all the Grand National meets. He is the know on Grand Nationals.
So the last time we mentioned him in one of our videos, there were several people that knew him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
One of them was his granddaughter or something.
Dick Walker.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're headed over to Dick's house. Dick has one of the. He actually used to own this car.
That's right.
Yeah. He said that he's the one that put all this interior in it. When he came over and he was like, yeah, no, hey, this is a nice car. I used to own it. He told me a little bit about it. Said that the motor was built, you know, and like if Dick tells you something, you know, then that's right.
It's the gospel.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
So he's got, aside from the Grand Nationals, I don't even know how many Grand Nationals he has left. I also believe that he's got a TTA.
Oh, does he really?
I think so.
Did you know Chuck Parker has 2 of those?
I didn't know.
I just found that out today.
Oh, you know what? Aaron did tell me, you and Chuck are the same. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, no, he's got 2 Ford F-150s. Y'all both have 55s. And he has a TTA. I don't think that she told me he had 2, though. Oh, how we knew was Richard Burns. You know, he's got one of the nicest ones.
It was over at Chris's, and that's what brought up the whole conversation.
Okay, well, it's one of the nicest ones. It's literally got, what, under 1,000 miles on it or some shit?
It's something crazy.
It's still
good.
fun.
Oh yeah,
it's still
always,
fun.
Every time.
Every time though, I'm afraid that the transmission's gonna blow up.
Or it's gonna go.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, as far as I know, he's got a really nice TTA also. He may not have it anymore, but he is on the registry as having one. Now, he could have sold it, but I feel like Dick Walker don't sell a whole lot. He used to have a lot of TTAs, Grand Nationals for sale, and I imagine at this point in his life, he's probably sold a lot of them off and just kept the nicest of the nice.
Yes, probably.
That's why he got rid of this one.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, man. This thing's got 120,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the original motor in it. It's been built. I actually believe he told me that this is not the motor that came in this car that has been built.
It's not a numbers match.
Built.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a built. This is not.
He had his fun with this one, and
yes, and not to mention, I don't think we've talked about this yet, but the reason we're going over to his place is that he has one of the nicest limiteds I've ever seen.
That gold car is special.
I can't drop this thing down in there, and we're gonna stop.
It's over.
He has one of the nicest gold limiteds I've ever seen. Anybody that knows, they only made what 1,000,
like 1135 of these total, right?
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
It's very limited. It's very limited.
It's limited.
That's why they call them limited.
It's a limited.
Yes. So the limited is a T-type, but it's a limited T-type. Like this one has the pillow top seats in it, and it looks like Grandma's Buick.
Rich Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather. Also, guys, we're really hoping that we don't run out of fuel.
We might. It happens a lot.
I shouldn't have got on it like that back there.
That fuel pump's going.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We're honestly probably going to run out.
Yeah.
We don't know where this runs out of fuel at.
We're just trusting people.
Yeah. We're going to trust that because it says we got a little under an 8, that we got a little under an 8.
Yeah.
And it's going to make it.
Should be sufficient.
Back to his limited. It's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. It is correct. Everything on it is correct, and
meaning it's got all the badges, and everything.
And
like it's original.
And that's what we're looking for, guys. So we called gbodyparts.com.
Yep.
And
what, did they give you that stuff or something?
You know they didn't give me nothing. And so we ordered everything, all the badging for this car, and there is a lot of it.
It's so cool too.
All these badges go on this car. Yeah, I got me a keychain. Look, I even got this brand new.
Oh wow. 3.8.
I mean, dude, that thing's nice. Feel it.
Oh yeah.
So some of these,
that's like OEM right there.
Yes. Some of these are original badgings, I believe. It could all be aftermarket, but some of these are not just the plastic. A lot of them are plastic, but like this one that says limited. Feel that.
That's a nice piece.
Like that's like a billet.
Yeah.
Billet limited. And so there's so many badging on this car. I want to put everything in their correct spot. So, guys, it's cold. We just stupidly had Chris ceramic coat this car.
Yeah.
So, with it being that cold, just getting it ceramic coated, what I wanted to do is I wanted to drive over here. I wanted to measure, boom, stick one on. Measure, boom, stick another one on. That's what I wanted to do. But with it being as cold as what it is today, I think what we're going to do is take pictures of everything, get our tape measure out, take pictures, figure out where all the emblems go back to the shop, heat the car up as much as we possibly can, and then put the badges on it. So
the ceramic itself makes it hard to stick to, and then you add that it's cold ceramic.
Yes.
I bet it's
so basically what we need to do is we need to take some we're not going to take lacquer or nothing like that, but we will take some of our Maxima, the suspension clean, and we will wipe it all down and make sure that it isn't
it's a lot like
it's still going to be on there.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of brake clean that you use, it'll leave a residue. The Maxima stuff, it literally doesn't leave any residue.
Yes.
And it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good. But we could just as easily use some glass cleaner or something, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll figure out what we're going to use when we get back to the shop. But I really wanted to stick a few, and we might.
We still might.
We might.
It may be warmer over here.
might take. What I might do is I might put the 3.8 and put it on the hood.
cowl or whatever.
Yeah. Put it on the hood.
On this thing?
It's not really a cowl hood.
It's just
but if it was, it's stock.
Yeah.
It's just like a little bubble.
Yeah.
So that's where we're headed. We're headed over to his house, and we're gonna check out his badass limited that he has been on Drag Week with.
Drag Week, Power Tour.
Power Tour. Oh yeah, Power Tour. I don't know if he's been on Drag Week or not.
Okay.
But he for sure been on the Power Tour.
Such a cool car. So nice. This thing makes all the cool turbo noises.
Yeah, it's making some noises in the back too right now.
Yeah,
So.
they're not quite as cool.
Yeah.
What's it
all
dropped
cars
in the back?
It is. I have not. We talked about that on the way here. I messed this deal up, man, to be honest with you. It rubs all the way here. I told him just now, I said, no, I'll put the stock springs back on it. I can't handle that. I like this car because of how it drives. And now it rubs on everything. I'm going to raise it back up.
Yeah,
I can't.
dude.
Like, I'm getting old enough that I love the way it looks down there, but still, I want some sort of quality ride, you know, and right now it doesn't have it. Yeah, those are 18s.
Is it rubbing the frame?
It's rubbing the frame and on the outside, actually.
Yeah.
Like I literally just now went like this, and you know, I could roll the fenders, but
No, you don't want to do that. You don't need to do that.
I don't want to.
How wide are the wheels? Like 9?
I think they're 9s and 8s in the front.
Yeah.
So
You can use a 9-inch wheel back there, but it's got to be offset wide.
yeah.
Well, very good.
Okay, well, basically, that's all I want to do is kind of look at yours, take pictures. I have. So I got with. You know, gbody.com, and I got
Brian,
everything, you know,
Brian
so
Weaver.
I don't, I never talked to anybody. I just honestly got online and ordered them, and it's got, you know, everything. Looks like really nice stuff.
They have quality.
Yep, it looks like it. So I just want to check yours out. Also, so whenever I got that TTA here a while back, I was looking at the registry, and your name was on there, and I knew that you had one. You still got it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had it or not. I heard yours is real low mileage.
Yeah. Chris came over. Matter of fact, he brought Chuck 55 over.
Oh yeah, he's got a couple too, I heard.
He's got a Grand National, but he
doesn't have a TTA?
he didn't have. He may have since I've talked to him.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, I mean, first thing that I noticed
Man.
is this is like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So. Okay. See, I don't even know where most of the badges go. You see, okay. See this? See, this one's all original.
It'd be better if we just took this one home with us and set them side by side.
Yeah. Man, they're cool. They're such cool cars, man. And I was 40.
You know, if you want to, I mean, whenever you get ready to actually put them on, if you want to put it over side by side to where you can look at it, I don't care.
I planned on doing that here, and then it's so cold today. And plus, I had it ceramic coated.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna stick anyway. So I was like, man, you know what? I'll take it back to the house. I'll get some glass cleaner. I'll wipe down wherever I'm gonna put them, and then put it in a heated shop for it to heat up a little bit. It's too cold today. It may not stick regardless. So I basically wanted to take some pictures of the car, put my old tape measure up there just a little bit, have him snap a few pics, and then I'll know where everything's at.
Do it.
So Phantom, that's gonna be hard. Oh wow, that goes around the trunk. I wondered where this one went. I feel like I can nail that one.
Oh yeah, you got that one for sure.
I feel like I got that one covered. Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like. See, this one's. I'd mess that up. I would put this one the same as what this one is, and that's not right.
Yeah.
So, just gonna do my thing here real quick. What? Ooh. Man, that's a full top K5.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How'd that
What are you doing with that? Is that a real two-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, you messed up.
Man. Okay, hang on. I got first things first, man. I knew not to come over here.
You're bad as me. You get distracted so easily.
Hey, I get distracted all the time. Look at that old tow truck.
Yeah, that thing's cool too.
Okay, let me. Man, that's about half an inch. Okay. You've been on not drag week, but power tour with this one, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How long have you had this car?
I've been to Power Tour. I've been to the
3 inches.
Woodward Cruise. Matter of fact, let's see. Last year, 2 years ago, I took it to Woodward, to Detroit, and yeah, I did the full pull. Well, they're go anywhere cars.
Oh, for sure. Okay, see, mine doesn't have this either.
Can you get that?
Didn't have it before either, did it?
No.
Yeah, no, obviously, I need it. See, because I can't even do that now.
Measure up from the body line.
I can get that.
You got that one nailed?
Yeah, I got that one nailed. It's pretty close to the middle. And you know, honestly, man, if I get them just a little bit one way or
Yeah.
another, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. No, it's not, especially with the way that the car already is. And like I said, it's a nice car. It's just, it's not like it's 100% correct anyway.
Sure.
So I think that's it, right?
Makes it even easier to use.
Yeah, no,
Makes you not
I'm
want to
the
not
guy-
drive it.
Well, I'm not the guy like Ryan Martin just bought a.
Oh, I saw
Did you
that.
see it? 3,000 mile car.
Yeah, 3161 or something. Chris had it over there.
Yep. Yep. So, and like I told him, I was like, no, I've never been the guy, which I've never had a car with that low a mileage on it, but I've never been the guy who says, no, I'm gonna put this up and not drive it. I mean, they're made to be driven.
Right.
You know, so, and I think he feels the same way. He said, oh yeah, no, I'm driving it. I don't care.
Good.
Like, he already ordered exhaust for it. Like he's
Well, there's
already done some stuff to it.
A lot
So
of nice stuff available for them.
There is.
That's not radical. I mean,
Yeah.
They don't have to be radical to
Yeah.
be fun.
yeah, no, we stuck mine a couple of times on the way here, and you know, I've been a little bit iffy on the transmission because we've heard it twice.
Sure.
And man, it feels pretty good now. Like, he put good parts in it this last time, and
Yeah.
so it actually felt pretty good. So, yep.
Oh, I'm only running like 18 pounds.
See, I've
It
got
runs
mine-
13 O's.
I got mine set at 14 right now.
Yeah.
So I turned mine down. It made, after I took it to that old boy that you told me to take it to,
Yeah.
he did a few things to it. He changed the power brakes over to, you know, vacuum.
brake. Yeah.
And he said, okay, man, it's safe. You know, it's going to make about 20 pounds. Everything's good. I stuck it the first time. That boost gauge went up to 25. It started pinging,
Oh.
and then it smoked. And I was like, oh God, this is it. You know, I just burnt the head gasket up, you know. And so I got out, I turned it down, and then it never smoked again.
That's good.
You know, so I don't care. I've got plenty of fast cars. I'm gonna just turn it down and enjoy it. At 14 pounds, it still smokes the tires.
They're
It's
fine.
still, you know, it'll still kick it sideways when you turn a corner. You know, it's plenty of fun. He's got all kinds of G bodies
Yeah,
out
he
here,
does.
doesn't he? Oh man, hey, is that the turbo coupe? That Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool too. I had a cousin in high school that had one of those. Man, we used to beat the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Those things are cool too.
They are. Somebody else needs to own that thing. I picked it up because it wasn't molested. The interior's crap on it,
Yeah.
but the body was okay, and the engine and intercooler and all that stuff wasn't messed up. But I probably won't ever do anything with it.
Another K5 out there.
Well, that's just the overflow.
Oh yeah, no, that's a full top too.
jump.
I just picked up a 73 full top K5, but of course couldn't find a
73?
2-wheel drive one. Yeah.
Yeah. This
It's
is
just like this one.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 72 too.
I got, my wife has a 71 that has 18,000 original miles on
Oh,
it. And
okay.
then she also has an 89.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's an 87, isn't it?
It's first year of the fuel injection.
What are your plans with this K5?
Well,
Man.
I've had this thing forever. It's been through several iterations. And,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put it back to pretty much stock. Not the ride height. I like the low ride height. I just got a. It's gone through a lot of changes over time.
Yeah. You had it for a while? They're getting.
I actually had it much since it was brand new.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So then you have.
Well, it went through some hard times. From the factory, they had really poor rust protection.
Yes.
So I had some issues over the fenders, and I took it to a body shop, which is overall I hate body shops.
Oh, yeah.
So it went from one hand to another. I did put quarters on it, but I changed it over to an LT1 with an automatic. It was a standard shift piece, but when I bought it new, I brought it home, pulled the engine out of it.
He is searching for a big rat.
Yeah.
That's not, he's not looking for a small one.
No.
They will get on top of this. I took that out of my diesel truck. But this, anyway, I had a high compression 350 that I built, and I put that in there with an overdrive. And anyway, went a lot of places. Pulled my horses around with it.
Yeah, this thing's cool, man. Huh. Yeah, well, when you get ready to sell it, let me know. That's awesome, man. A one owner.
One owner.
What color was it when you bought it?
It's white car.
Oh, white, yep.
Yeah.
Solid white?
Solid white.
No kind of
Oh, it had trim on it.
Oh, it did have trim.
Yeah, it was a
The Cheyenne?
Cheyenne
Yeah,
package.
yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah. And I got the soft top and everything when it was new too. So I just set this top back on it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I did buy the top new also.
Let me ask you this: your old parts one out there? We got a back seat?
Yeah.
You want to sell a back seat?
Oh,
You can think about it. You don't have to say anything right. I don't need it right now, but mine didn't actually come with it. Like you can,
Oh,
you can
it
put
was-
on
it
the,
was
on
a
the
delete.
spid. Yeah, you can look
It
on the
was a
spid,
delete.
and it didn't have one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, you know, I can't have a K5 without one. At that point, it's just a truck with a camper shell, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, well, that's cool, man. Well, we'll get out of your hair, man, because I could be out here for a while. I love looking at old stuff like this.
Well, you can come back when you get time. I've got some things that I would enjoy seeing because you're a car guy.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I'll show you the TTA also.
Yeah, no, we need to make that happen.
It's just across the street at mine. I've got another shop across the street.
Yeah. All right, well, I appreciate you letting me come over and look at this.
Oh, you bet.
We'll give you a holler at some point, and I may come back and see if you're going to let me snag that rear seat and check out some of your other rides.
That'll work.
So
how cool was that?
Man,
I didn't know he had all that.
He's got
stuff
so
back
much
there.
more shit.
He's got
the
a lot
horn
of
works,
shit
huh?
back there. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I give him a honk. He's out there waving.
Yeah.
Good dude, man. Like, man, he's smart. I said, how long you had this thing? Well, actually had it since it was new.
That was cool. I wasn't expecting
Man,
that.
I wasn't either. He said,
Nobody keeps anything that
wow,
long.
look at that thing.
Hell yeah.
That's probably his shop across the street he's talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nobody keeps anything that long except Dick Walker.
Dude.
And he still does have that TTA. How
Yeah,
cool is that?
that's cool. It's cool,
I
man.
wasn't
It's fine,
touching
it's
your
fine,
leg
it's
on
fine,
purpose,
it's
you
fine.
know.
At least you didn't touch the hairy part.
Just a small,
Yeah,
small
small
little
in
car here.
Let's scoot over here a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, that was cool, man. So, man, probably scored a back seat for the K5.
Yeah.
Never know what else
Yeah,
is in
that was a
that
good
thing.
trip, man. That was a good trip. Very productive. We're not just screwing off like normal.
That's right. Yeah, no, we're working.
Yeah, this is work. This is work, guys.
So, yeah, I didn't know that I knew that he had a lot of cars, and I knew that he dealt in a lot of different stuff. You know, pretty sure I saw a couple of Chevelles back there.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of G-bodies.
A lot of G-bodies.
A couple Malibus.
Got a couple Malibus. I seen the Malibu. That one lime green one was pretty cool.
Even got him how long have I looked for a K5?
Full top
K5.
73
he got
to 75.
2 of them
and
sitting
got
out there.
2 just chilling.
And one of them's a real convertible. I mean,
Real two-wheel drive.
real two-wheel drive.
Yeah. That's like super rare, right?
Yes. Let's go by here and pick up my hitch.
Oh man, it's gonna make us
Oh
scream
man,
more.
this thing is smoking.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
That's not good. Don't you remember we don't have time to work on this thing?
Yeah, no, I know. Where is it? So just going by there and looking at everything that I needed to look at on his car, the whole trip was worth it.
Yeah, I mean, you were able to get your measurements. We found some stuff, the side molding, the belt line, like this car doesn't have.
Yeah.
Like, realize need to get that.
Yeah. The belt line. Surely they sell that belt line, and then I can make it white where his is gold. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it comes whatever color you want. I'd really like white.
Yeah.
It probably
it's probably black.
Came with black.
Yeah.
But you know, white would be way cooler.
For sure.
But man, no, he's
he didn't like that it was lowered.
well. Hey,
What's the back?
well, he did say he was going to lower the K5.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
So
looked like acid
not
was
that
already
he
dropped
doesn't,
on that
not that
deal.
he doesn't like lowered things. Just
He probably didn't like that it was lower in the back than the front, like it
yes,
is.
and we have not lowered the front yet.
Yeah.
I probably should have explained that to him. Besides the fact I told him I'm gonna raise the back up.
Yeah.
So, but he's the guy where if you need it, you got any questions about, obviously any of them. I think it's this motor combo. You know, it isn't just the limited. It's not just the Regal. It's not just the T-Type. It's not just the Grand National. I think it's all of them. You know, which they all run the same motor. Obviously, the TTA runs the same motor. You know, and he's a fan of all of them. So
yeah,
I think it's cool that, man, he bought that thing brand new in '73.
Yeah,
said,
that's amazing.
Actually,
like he's literally owned that thing for 50 years now.
He said, actually, you know, I've owned it since it was new.
It's crazy. He's owned that thing longer than you've been alive.
So could you imagine if I one of these days, whenever I buy that thing from him?
Yeah.
Let's just think about it this way.
Yeah.
I will buy that thing from him one day. And when I buy that thing from him, think of all the old pictures that he's got of that thing in different forms throughout its life and his life. Dude,
a lot of things change in 50 years. Like your taste changes in the style of car that you like.
I don't know how long he drove it before he did anything to it.
I don't know. It'd definitely be cool to know more history about that vehicle specifically.
Yeah. Anyways, always a good time going over there.